Yo, what's going on? It's your boy Jeremy Cash, live and direct with another valuable video for you. Now, this video is not going to have no intro because it's going to be straight in your face and to the point, all right? So many of you contact me and you're like, man, I want to make money right now. How can I make money today? How can I do this and that and this and that? And I understand, you know, we talk about making money on a daily basis and things like that, but one of the most important things that you guys are going to have to practice, and as cliche as it sounds, is patience. All right. So a lot of stuff that there's a lot of stuff that you want that you won't ever get if you don't master patience. The reason why I grew my hair out, the reason why I grew my hair out to dreads is because I wanted to teach myself patience. That was one of the main reasons, because I'm very impatient when it comes to stuff. Whether it be, you know, kids or my own kids or somebody else's kids, or just wanting money right now and wanting this lifestyle right now, I'm very impatient. So I had to start, you know, teaching myself patience. And I watched a sermon on that just recently, and I'll probably link that below so y'all can check it out. It's really, really dope. But man, look, okay, so a lot of y'all want money now and all of that, but it's a lot of stuff that goes into having a lot of money. And the reason why you don't have it is a few reasons. One of the main reasons is patience. But other reasons could be you're just not working as hard as you should, and you're not being a good steward over the money that you already have, right? Because you're asking God, or you asking whoever it is that you believe in, for money, or the universe, or whatever y'all believe in. You're asking for money, but you're not even being a good steward over the money that you got right now. You're not being a good steward over the car that you have right now, but yet you're asking for new things. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't take care of the house you have now. You hardly do the dishes. You don't clean up. You just, you know, let your house be how it is, but then you asking God to bless you with a, you know, 7,500 square foot house with a swimming pool and all of that stuff. Is not gonna happen, bro. Not gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? And patience is something that a lot of people think is just something small, like, oh yeah, patience, whatever. Nah, it's a major factor when it comes to making money online, because you're not gonna see a lot of money for a while. And I know we live in this microwave popcorn generation where we want everything as fast as it can be. And I'm going to use, you know, some of the things that I learned in this sermon. Like he said, it's just like on Thanksgiving, right? On Thanksgiving, you know, you got your plate of food and it's bomb, right? It's bomb, you know, fresh, you know, they just serving it, right? A couple days later go by and you decide you want to, you know, have some leftovers, and you put the food in the microwave. Yeah, you heated it back up really quick, but it don't taste the same. You could tell it's microwave. You know what I'm saying? So that's just like the same way when it comes to making money online. You know, you can get money extremely quick, but then you're going to lose it all. That's why a lot of people who win the lottery, and the people who just play the lottery, whoever just won in South Carolina, the 1.6 billion, people who, you know, normally play the lottery comes from like poverty-stricken neighborhoods or low-income housing, or just people who want that get-rich-quick scheme. They want the get-rich-quick. Then when they get it, they don't know how to handle it, because there's so much stuff that goes into that. They're not ready for it, and that's why they end up broke in the next 3 to 5 years, or on drugs, or end up killing themselves because it was too much before they were ready for it. That's facts. Like, for instance, my situation, like when I first learned out how to make money online was probably around 2013 or so, when it was a company called World Ventures. That was my first company I was ever in, right? I was in college, and when you know, the thought of it, it was a guy up there speaking, talking about, you know, he would never have to work another job in his life. And he was just up there speaking like, oh yeah, I could do this and that. And I'm just like, wow, like, man, I've never in my life heard nobody even talk about entrepreneurship, let alone not having to work and being able to travel the world and all that. And I'm like, man, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? And it got to the point where I was like, man, I got to get this money. I got to get it. So I hopped right in the company. You know, I started making money, cool. You know, signed a lot of people up, you know, fairly quickly. but then those people start dropping off, and then I start losing money. So then, long story short, you know, a couple years passed. You know, didn't learn patience, still wanting it, you know, fast, make money fast, and so I can hurry up and quit and all that type of stuff. Then I got into a company called MCA. My first time at MCA, man, I had the best year of my life, like the best year of my life. Yeah, I was doing that and a few other things. I was doing selling shoes. I was doing, you know, eBay stuff, man. I was doing all kind of stuff. I was going crazy, right? And I ended up making around $70,000, right? Mind you, nobody in my family prior to that, for the most part, as far as my immediate family, were entrepreneurs ever. Like most people had the job mindset at the time. I was the only one venturing out to be entrepreneur and to work for myself and, you know, wanting that lifestyle back then. And so I'm young and I'm like, man, I'm making all this bread, right? See, nobody in my family was entrepreneurs, so no one could really tell me what to do. So I didn't know to pay taxes, right? And so, yeah, I got the money real fast. The money was coming, but I wasn't ready for it. And I thought I was ready for it. And I kept getting it and spending it, getting it and spending it, getting it and spending it, right? Not paying taxes. And then guess what? A couple years later, I got a letter in the mail and they saying, IRS sent me, you've been audited and you know, you owe $20-something thousand. And I'm like, what? I owe the IRS $20,000? How? Like, and they said you didn't pay your taxes. 2014, you didn't pay your taxes. What? That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. So to this day, I'm still paying down that because with interest over the years, I'm still paying that down. You know what I'm saying? Even though I could probably knock a lot of it off, I just don't. I hate paying stuff back. Like as far as like loans, student loans, I just hate it, man. It just, cause I got this mindset. It's like, it's stupid. Like I got a college degree and I feel like that's stupid. Even though it's not, I still feel like it was a waste of time because it's like knowing what I know now, it's like, dang. That 4 years I spent there, I could have been an entrepreneur, but, you know, making millions and all that crazy stuff. But I say all that to say, you know, I got all that money and I wasn't ready for it. I didn't know anything about taxes. I didn't know anything about credit. I didn't know nothing about nothing. And so, you know, I got it. And then I like you reap what you sow. So, you know, it all came back around and I ended up now paying that money back because I wasn't ready for it. So that's kind of what happens with people who, you know, win the lottery. They win all that money and it's so much stuff that they need to know. It's so much stuff that that's why they end up spending on drugs because money is only going to make you more of who you are right now. So if you're an alcoholic, money is going to make you more of an alcoholic, believe it or not. All right. People say, oh, yeah, when I get money, I'll do this and that. No, you're going to be the same person that you've been. If you like going to the club every week, you're going to really be going to the club every week, throwing the hundreds and thousands of dollars, getting all the girls and buying bottles and popping bottles. You're going to be the same person. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of stuff that you guys need to learn. And so before you get mad at God or whoever it is that you know, choose to believe in, before you get mad at them and say, man, well, why am I not, you know, here? You know, now, like I'm watching people that I used to go to school with and they got a nice house now and they're married now or, you know, this and that. And I'm not. And it's like, stop comparing your life to somebody else's life, first of all. Second of all, be patient. And just to give you guys a, you know, a reference, like in the Bible, you know, it talks about Noah and Noah's Ark, and everybody knows that story, right? But most people don't talk about the length of time it took him before, you know, the flood came to pass, right? So, you know, Noah was building that ark and he was preaching the same message for dang near 100 years before the flood came, guys. Could you imagine preaching the same message for 100 years and nothing happened? Could you imagine being his neighbor like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Hey, what you doing over there, Noah? And he like, you know, the Lord is about to destroy the earth. And this year, like 10, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, you've been saying that for 10 years, bro. Come on. He's still building his ark, you know, and all that. The Lord about to destroy the earth. It's going to rain and everybody looking at you crazy. That's kind of how it looks with entrepreneurship. When you telling everybody you're going to be rich, one day, or you gonna make millions. And people looking at you crazy, like, bro, you been saying that. Like, you ain't made nothing. You still working at this job with us, you know, this and that. But patience, because it took him 100 years before that came to pass. Right? So this generation is so popcorn and microwave, guys, that they want it so fast. Quicken Loans, Instagram, like, you know, Tinder, you can get a date now. You don't got to wait. You know what I'm saying? Uber Eats, they come bring it to you. You don't even got to leave. Like, everything is right now. Amazon Prime, you know, all of that kind of stuff, guys. And the guy, you know, I'll probably leave the sermon below, man. This sermon was crazy, but it's the truth. It's really the truth, man. And people want everything right now. And it's like, bruh, you got to wait. You know what I'm saying? The only way you're going to get to where you want to be is if you practice patience. And that's very true. Like, right. I remember when my hair was like this long, guys. And I used to be like, man, I'm going to cut this off, bro. It's going to take too long to get dreads. It's going to take way too long. You know what I'm saying? And then me and my homeboy was growing our hair at the same time. And I was just like, bro, it's going to take too long. I even thought about getting dreadlock extensions. That's like fake hair in my hair, like on some Fetty Wap stuff. But I was like, nah, I'm going to go ahead and go through the ugly stage. I'm going to rock it out or whatever. And it took me, you know, a full year before I even got, you know, to here. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all saw my hair in other videos. It's getting longer and longer. But now I can't wait till I get down here, because that'll be another year, half, 2 years maybe, you know, before I get there. But I'm way farther than I was. You know what I'm saying? And it's teaching me patience. And patience is just a beautiful thing, man. So if you've been online for 3 to 4 years, you know, 4 to 5 years, and you still not making 6 figures, or you still not where you want to be, just know that it's coming. It's a lot of things that God is going to, you know, instill in you through this journey that you don't even know he's working on. You know what I'm saying? And it could be, you know, you being a good steward over money. Maybe he's teaching you that. Maybe every time you get some money, instead of giving him tithes and offering, you spend the money and then wonder why you don't have no money. Maybe that's what it is. Or maybe you know, you do pay tithes and offering, and then, you know, you're supposed to pay, you know, certain bills, or, you know, you're supposed to do certain things with the money, and you end up buying shoes, clothes, and stuff like that. And you're not a good steward. Or you go out to eat every week and you just keep wasting the extra money that you do got. You know what I'm saying? That you could be saving. Maybe that's you. So it's a lot of reasons why you not where you should be right now. But it's not for you to get mad at nobody else. It's for you to sit back and say, okay, what do I need to work on in this journey, in this time? Because, okay, I want $100 million, but do I really think I can handle $100 million? Like, what is some things that millionaires practice? What is some things that they do that I need to learn how to practice and do, so that when that type of money does come, I will be prepared for it? For instance, me, like I said, I didn't know anything about taxes. Now I know about taxes. I didn't know nothing about credit or credit cards. Now I know about credit and credit cards. I didn't know nothing about a lot of stuff. And through that journey, if I would have really got all the money that I really wanted, if I would have got the millions back then, I would end up killing myself. I would have been drowning in debt. I would have been a mess. You hear me? So that's just real talk. Like, I would have been a freaking mess, bro. Like, if I would have got that money, you know, that I was just, man, it would have been a mess, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I try to tell people all the time, look, bro, if you 15, 16, 17, 18, 40, it don't even matter. You need to practice patience, because that's the only way you going to get to where you going to get. And another story in the Bible is Joseph and the coat of many colors. So if y'all don't know who that is, y'all need to go read your Bible. All right, I don't know what you read, but you need to be reading the Bible. All right, but Joseph and the coat of many colors, man, it's basically a story where, you know, Joseph, you know, he had a couple of brothers, and his brothers sold him into slavery. Your own brother sold you into slavery, right? So his brother sold him into slavery, right? But, you know, he got this coat of many colors, and, you know, he was, you know, prophesied over that he was going to be the king and all that stuff for Egypt or whatever it was. And he was going to be the king. But, you know, if he would have acted right then, see, most people, when we get a message from God, or when we get a message, you know, from somebody good, we want to instantly put it on social media or Facebook or Instagram. Like, look, you know, one of these days I'm about to do this and that. Not knowing it might not be till 10 years from now when that comes to pass in your life. You know what I'm saying? And so, you know, with Joseph, you know, he was prophesied over that he was going to be a king one day, right? But what they didn't tell him is that your brothers are going to sell you into slavery. You know, it's going to be a woman that you encounter that, you know, she's going to want to have sex with you. You're not going to have sex with her. And then she's going to still lie on you and say that you did. And then things are going to happen to you. A bunch of bad stuff is going to happen to you. And then after many years of all that bad stuff, then you're going to become king. You see what I'm saying? So with patience, it's like, okay, knowing that you're going to be rich one day. I tell myself that all the time. I'm going to be very well off. I'm going to be a millionaire. I'm going to be rich one day. I don't know when, but I know I'm going to be rich. Okay, so I know that. But it's a lot of things I had to go through. I went through a divorce. You know what I'm saying? Like friends turning on me, like all kind of crazy stuff. I'm still going through stuff. But it's like, I'm married now. I'm married now, but that was my first wife. And I'm 29. So it's like I got married early. You know, things happen. I had kids. It's just like, I gotta go through a lot of stuff before I even get there. It's a lot of stuff that life got to teach me. It's a lot of stuff that God got to teach me before I get to where he think I'm ready. When I'm ready, then I'll get there. But for right now, it's a lot of stuff I need to work on. It's a lot of stuff. And patience is one of the things that I'm working on as far as with my newborn son. Because like I be trying to work and he be just crying all over the place. And I be like, I'm trying to get this done. I can't get it done. And so like I told my wife today, I said, man, I got to practice patience for real because like he didn't ask to be here. And that's my son. I love him to death. And it's like, I don't want to get frustrated because I'm like, I'm trying to think of a video to do. Or I'm trying to, you know, do this to make sure that we good over here and, you know, get frustrated with the kids. And she gets frustrated too with the kids and sometimes. And it's just parent stuff. And it's like, we got to really sit back and be like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Let's take a break from this and let's, you know, tend to our kids' needs and things like that. But I just believe that that's something that the Lord wants to instill in all of us is patience. Because if you've been online or you've been posting videos and you're not getting the results, or I'm just talking everyday life stuff, like you need to get to the point where it's like, okay, people not watching my videos right now, but if I keep posting, maybe a year from now, where could I be? Because if you don't even have a vision or if you don't think, you know, far enough ahead, then you'll stop. You know what I'm saying? Because like you start a YouTube channel right now and you don't get no views, no nothing. And then 3 months later, you still not getting nothing. 4 months later, 5 months later, you still not getting nothing. You're like, damn, I'm about to quit. This ain't for me. You know what I'm saying? But every big YouTuber started from zero subscribers, just like you. So it's going to take time. It's going to take patience. I tell myself every day, I had multiple YouTube channels deleted, but I kept coming back. Kept coming back. You know why? Because it's something that the Lord is trying to show me. He instilling something in me to keep going. All right. So now when I finally make it to where I want to make it and somebody else come to me with an excuse like, oh man, I tried the YouTube thing and my stuff got deleted at 20,000 subscribers. I had to start over. So I quit. I didn't quit, and I got multiple channels. I got right back on here and got it back going. That's how you got to do it. That's how you got to do life. You know what I'm saying? Life ain't going your way. And a lot of y'all, you know, you might be at a job right now, and you know, you like, I've been here for 3 years and still ain't got the raise I wanted. I still ain't moved up. But maybe the Lord just trying to, you know, get you ready for something else, something bigger. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you know, it took just like it took Joseph in the Bible a bunch of years before he became king. A lot of years, just like it took Moses. I mean, not Moses, but Noah, you know, almost 100 years. Maybe you will be that successful singer or rapper or business owner, or maybe you will be that online guru, but maybe it might take you 3 years, or maybe it might take you 5 years down the line. But do you got the patience to wait? That's the real question. Do you got the patience to wait? If you don't, that's something you got to work on. If you do, cool. You in the right place. You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty much my video, man. It's just, I watched that video, man, and I was like, bruh. So I'm going to go ahead and link that sermon below. And if you got the patience to watch the whole, 59-minute video, and it would change your life. And it's real life stuff. He going to cover some of the stuff that I said. So I took some of the points from what he said, which, but, he'll go into detail, and he's actually a pastor here in my state, in Tulsa. He's in Tulsa, Oklahoma, but I'm in Oklahoma City. But he's a great pastor, man. So I want y'all to check him out. And I think it'll really open your eyes, man, when it comes to, your money and wealth and business and all that kind of stuff, man, because patience is key. It is key, man. So with that being said, guys, anything you guys need is below this video in the description. My number's down there. You can text me, hit me up. There's a lot of big things I got coming, guys. I got some more videos coming probably in the next couple days. I just had to throw this out here, man, because it's like, I know somebody need to hear that. All right. I know somebody feel like they, they should be farther along in life than they are now. I've had those thoughts too. But guess what? You stay patient. You continue to press forward. You continue, continue to honor God in your tithes and offering. I don't know what you believe, but that's what I believe, and it's been working for me. So you continue to do that, and you're going to prosper. I promise you. I promise you. Just got to, stick to it. If you need me to be a motivational coach to you, let me be that, because you got to get to it. If you got, family you need to be taken care of, what better way to do it than to go ahead and get wealthy? You know what I'm saying? Get wealthy so you take care of all the people around you. That's real life stuff, man. And so, yeah, that's it. That's it, y'all. I'm done. It's been a long video. Hopefully, if you stayed to the end, let me know. Drop a comment, man. And it is what it is. Y'all like videos like this, let me know. I can make more. If not, let me know in the comments. I don't care. It is what it is. But, I got to drop knowledge on y'all sometimes. But it is what it is again, as I'm going to say 1,000 times. And I'm going to holler at y'all. Peace.